For years, we have told you about the backlog of untested rape kits in Ohio.
And while the state is slowly catching up, 3 News Investigates has uncovered another pitfall: the lack of specially trained nurses to care for rape survivors. 3 News investigator Rachel Polansky shows us how this shortage is placing survivors and criminal cases at risk.
Here, match these up.
Even in these happy moments with her daughter,
Who are those guys?
Anna and
And
Elsa.
Elsa.
Ashley Parrott's mind drifts to a darker place in 2003
It's always going to have an impact on me.
when she was violently beaten and raped by her boyfriend.
The rage kept going, and then he got a knife.
Eventually, a family member called 911. Ashley's rapist was arrested and she was rushed to the hospital. Doctors treated her extensive injuries, but a forensic exam, one that would collect critical evidence of the rape, was overlooked. Something that doesn't surprise Ruth Downing.
We have very few forensic nurses in the state.
Downing is a forensic nurse, trained to recognize sexual trauma and document the evidence.
We provide a thorough head-to-toe evaluation, document all of that with body maps, and we also gather evidence for the crime lab.
While there are more than 200,000 registered nurses in Ohio, a 3 News investigation has found that only 51 are sexual assault nurse examiners, commonly called SANE nurses, certified to treat adult sexual assault patients, and just 27 are certified to treat children.
Please go to...
And that critical shortage means rape survivors could be getting turned away at the ER.
They may be asked to go to the next closest hospital that has a forensic nurse. So they may need to travel hours away.
Only 1 in 3 of Ohio's 250-plus hospitals have a SANE nurse program, and most of them are in urban areas, leaving rural communities exposed.
Here in Ashtabula County, they've got to go to Lake County or Cuyahoga County.
Prosecutors in smaller counties worry that fewer SANE nurses could mean fewer survivors coming forward.
The sexual assault exam is essential to any prosecution. So if they can't get that done or just give up because it's too hard, that puts the case at a disadvantage.
Downing says the job is mentally exhausting and the certification process lengthy and expensive. But it's a heavy burden she shoulders with pride.
Nurses want to make a difference. That's why we do this work.
In Ashley's case, the rural hospital where she was treated did not have a SANE nurse on call. And it was almost an afterthought when she was examined 4 days later at a different hospital miles away.
I'm not ashamed of what happened to me.
For her, the SANE nurse uncovered injuries that bolstered a rape charge against her attacker, while reaffirming her decision to come forward.
I'm not scared of him anymore.
Giving her a sense of empowerment.
You can do it.
Something she hopes to instill in her daughter.
2 minutes with these.
2 minutes with these.
Woohoo!
This shortage of sexual assault nurses is a national problem. In Illinois, though, a new law requires that hospitals be staffed with these nurses around the clock. In Ohio, our lawmakers have yet to take action. To look at a full list of Ohio hospitals with SANE programs, head on over to WKYC.com. Rachel Polansky, 3 News.